It's your boy D. Marie, comedian, aka the Faceless Caseworker. Now, I am a comedian. This is comedy. If you find something in the air that pisses you off, you know what? Go out, go find Young and May, tell her to go on Amazon.com, find you some kind of plastic testicles and get some balls. Chump! What up, everybody? It's your boy D. Marie, comedian, aka the Faceless Caseworker, the Faceless Caseworker, back at it again. Today we're gonna talk about what? Man, we talking about the video with Tekachi, Akademiks. Who else is on there? Wack 100, Hassan Campbell. Now, let's start with Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell, fan, what are you even doing on the platform with Tekachi? I know you're just out chasing clout, trying to get views. Just let everybody know you out for fame, fam. Let me break down a story. Somebody broke down to me, it's a music exec that was coming from Chris Lighty. Rest in peace to Chris Lighty. If I told the story before, I'm going to say it again. A person who had got signed that I know personally, I'm not going to say their name, broke down how record labels get people signed. Now, there's certain things that you have to have. Obviously, you have to have music, but everybody has music. So what does everybody need? You need a story. Everybody has a story. You break down 50 Cent. 50 Cent's the bad guy. He's the bully. Jay-Z is the fly drug dealer. Who else? Eminem was the white kid from the hood who could rap like a black dude. Wu-Tang had, the black dudes, the Chinese rap and all that other type of stuff. And 5% mathematics coming from Shaolin, place that hardly anybody knows about. Break them down. They had a story. It's either a story or a cosign, right? But you usually have to have some kind of a story. Drake, former Tekachi, Degrassi High actor. Everybody has a story. So if you look at the panel, you'll see everybody on there has a story, right? First person, you got Tekachi. We all know his story, right? Kid from Brooklyn who popped about nowhere, Mexican kid who worked in a corner store. Sounds like the Scarface story. Thought he wanted to be a rapper, went through all these phases, finally landed in, was homeless, ended up in the hands of some blood gang members who saw the potential in him, which caused a lot of conflict amongst the gang, caused shootings amongst the gang, and snaking and all type of stuff like that. That's usual Brooklyn behavior, Bed-Stuy behavior. There's some girl or something, somebody will pop somebody in the head for a girl. That's the type of stuff some dudes be on. They'll kill you over a girl. Y'all want her, I'ma kill him. That's that old school Brooklyn right there. They'll kill you because that you got the girl they want. It's sick, right? But that's that Brooklyn. And people in the street, really it was in the street, they know that there's people out there that move like that. They will pop you because they want so you got something you want. And woman be a number one. Anyway, back to the focus of the story. Right? So everybody has a story. Tekachi, like I said, and the blood's in the name, becomes a gang member. He starts believing he's actually a gangbanger, right? Starts rapping, gets indicted, has the gang running around doing all his dirty work. He gets caught, snitches and tells on everything. I guess he didn't realize that in the gang life, that's what happens. I don't know if you knew, but inside of gangs, there'd be mad conflict. People flipping on each other, people stabbing, people jumping people out of the gang, people lying on people, making lies to other higher members in the gang to get people out of here that they want out of here. Listen, man, I don't know what these dudes don't understand the street. Just because you're in the street and you have friends, trust me. At that young age of 18, 17, whatever the hell you are, yeah, it seems like all your friends are stand up and this and that. But as you get older and the money starts coming in, mad people be doing grimy stuff, snaking their friends, lying, spreading all type of stuff. So that's one thing I pass out to any young kids that's listening to this. Like, some of your friends, you better watch them, man. I'm gonna say that because look at these dudes on the panel. Now, Akademiks, I'm not going to mention him. To me, he's the only journalist up there. The rest of them are all still claiming gangs, still claiming that they're shooters and murderers and stuff. but they on here breaking all the rules that they claim that they're gangster and all this stuff follow. So how you can't have two books, right? You're a referee in the NBA, you have one rule of books. You got a book saying, hey, fouls, blah blah blah, charges, step out of bounds, blah, 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 blah. Then you got some other book for certain players. Nah, it don't work that way, even though that might be true. You never know, they might have something like that. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You can't be. The dudes is out here playing dirty games and got these kids' heads spinning off and whatnot, man. I'm supposed to be tuning into this, man. I didn't watch it. I just seen the thumbnail and said, oh no. Oh no. All the stuff that these guys claim, their gangs, all these blood gangs, their rules, and I know dudes at Soundview and all these places, they got rules. They had all the stuff that they were doing in the street, they had rules. You couldn't, number one, like a Rikers, still to this day, you couldn't do something like that. You couldn't be chilling with somebody who snitched on a whole gang. There's no way possible. You couldn't do that in jail. That person would be in PC, the same place that Tekachi went. Hassan Campbell said he was in not blood. He said that he was in a house and he ran a house in Rikers and no type of stuff like that. And he knows that they wouldn't have allowed anybody to even live in their dorm who was a snitch. They had rules and regulations to get all these people out the dorm and stuff like that. But now we're in a free world. It's a whole different rule. It's a whole different ballgame. You know, like a person could have been a gangster on the street, but they get a job. Like, would you expect to go stab a person in the parking lot because they said something about you in the office? No, you got to go to HR. You can't do that no more. So there's different rules. But if you're still claiming and promoting that online, then, you know, you're using gangster stuff just as some braggadocious thing. But like I said, all these dudes have stories. Hassan Campbell's about being molested, being down with the Zulu Nation, and being a male guy who speaks out about being molested, right? And then he tagged it along with his abnormalities and mental abnormalities, which express themselves on video camera, and people watch. People like stories. His story, excellent story when you want to take a character. Now imagine taking that character and adding it to any character you would want in a TV show. Imagine adding a character in Power who was like a street dude that had all those characteristics. Bugging out, flipping. They're like, yo, you alright, Jojo? Jojo stayed bugging. Like, nah, man. Till you find out later on his mother was like, at the trial, when he's about to blow trial, his mother goes to the judge and said, Middle Johnny was molested. Or maybe they find him, an episode where he kills his molester or something like that. You can make a crazy character just off Hassan Campbell. You take the character, you can take the name off, you could put any name to it, you can make it a female, a male. I know anybody who knows how to write knows what I'm talking about. You could take it a female or male. You could take all his attributes and attach it to any character and put it in a story. It would be crazy. Why? Because his story is compelling. You would read the same character in a book, a TV show, a rap story, like say somebody, like somebody was telling a story, a real good storyteller like Biggie was telling a story about a guy named Hassan, who's a wrong, got molested and nested, double protested, cold-hearted because he got molested. Came through, keeps the two burners. That would be fire. Now, like Wack 100. Wack 100 was what, a manager of the game and certain people, right? People see him, they think he can sign them and get them a deal or whatever, right? So people are always gonna, Wack could get me a job, Wack could get me a deal, so I don't want to be mean to him. And he co-signed some of the original games that all these other states, other places follow. But he's also allowed to say, I don't care, I can hang with a snitch. That's the whole point. He couldn't do that in a prison. He couldn't do that in a maximum penitentiary in California. He couldn't. If he was just a regular dude walking around but didn't have resources to live where he wanted and to duck and dodge and all this type of stuff, dudes that have resources do like Tekachi, Hassan, all of them live in places that they're hiding, right? They do come back, they gotta hang with people who know that people ain't gonna violate them. Alright, be good. This person's good. It ain't gonna do nothing to me. But you still promote it. It's like you confused or something. Like, what are you still trying to hold on to? I don't know. Shout out to 10 Toes Down. I watched a piece of his video. He broke something down on there. And his perception, his reflection on that whole thing. Right? Now, I know already, individual that I am, a big study of a lot of stuff. I know that people don't care. When it comes to fame, people will sell. This is what selling your soul is basically what it is. It's like, what do you base your soul off of? Street laws, your family. It's like having your family, you saying family is everything, and then you go snake them and kill 2 of your family members or whatever. It's like you saying one thing and then you're doing something else. It's like, it don't make no sense to me. Word. Like, would you let your kids hang with Tekachi? Like, I don't believe in child abuse. If my kids brought Tekachi to that house, I'd probably beat the hell out of them, ACS, the only thing ACS would be like me up for is slapping my kid for hanging with Tekachi. Right? Hassan Campbell's a hypocrite whose actions show he's out for fame, including Wack 100. They want money, they want more money to go take trips to San Tropez. People in the public just want something to stare at while their lives are miserable with their minimum wage jobs. We understand. People like being distracted. Like, we like to blame the kids, saying the kids are stuck on phones, but apparently the adults are too, including me as a creator. I'm stuck on it. I'm coming from opposing side with a little bit of commentary, right? Wack 100. I don't know, what the hell did he whack? Wack 100, he's known for whacking off to 100 adult books. Mr. Wack, you beating off. That's why you were known for beating off. You didn't get girls in your own neighborhood. I'm sure they had meetings before they go in there. They're all shaking their hands and stuff. Yeah, we gonna get this money out this ball, guys, man. Akademiks, we all greasy hand dudes. Yo, they justify it also by saying, yeah, at least we ain't killing people, man. None of y'all dudes is killing people. The closest one was Tekachi. He was sending orders. He was the only one sending orders. The rest, I don't know. Hassan Campbell said he's killed people. But let's not go there. I don't really care about all that stuff. That's not good for life. I'm all about life. But we're talking about cats who go on their platform, talking about the kids, this and that and this. And then they on here promoting this crap. You shouldn't even be in a room with these people. Why do you have to ask them questions? Because the questions are, if you was in that situation, would you do it? Hell no, because if you're in a gang, you're supposed to follow it. You don't join a gang and then go, wait a minute, I didn't know this part. Whoa. I didn't know I can get life if I kill people. You didn't know that? Come on, man. You go watch G.I. Joe or Transformers and see the person who's causing destruction gets locked up. Right? What the hell do you think what's going to happen to a person doing that? They're going to get some sandwiches and some Big Macs? You dudes got to be serious, man. Known bloods have laws not to hang with bloods and also assault and remove bloods from the vicinity. It's hanging with bloods. Didn't Nipsey Hussle get, according to the the LAPD, lose his life because he approached a man about snitching? So that shows you the seriousness of snitching. But these dudes, Nipsey Hussle was like, these dudes are just sitting in a room with a snitch. All this stuff makes great television. You have the abused, you have abusers, you have 2 child molesters, allegedly. I don't know. I know one was arrested for molestation or something like that. Another one was molested. Right? And like I said, Akademiks is the only one that gets a pass because he's the only damn editor up in this joint. He's the only one that is actually a journalist. The rest of them are just dudes who are cutting their morals very short, man. What's wrong with your morals, B? Where your morals at, fam? Hassan Campbell. Oh boy, what are we gonna do with this world, man? We just gotta keep fighting, man. What are we gonna do with these clowns, man? Right? We're just gonna keep it. For everything that has, we have to come back. So I am a combator. It's your boy D Marie comedian. We gonna keep doing this, man. We gonna keep hanging these dudes by a thread, man. We gonna keep getting them. Tekachi looks like some dwarfed version of the Ultimate Warrior from WWF, but like on acid. You know, like if they cloned him and then it went bad, like the machine cut off halfway, then they cut it back on, and Tekachi came out. Oh, this is a bad copy. This ain't Ultimate Warrior. This is the Ultimate Dwarf Bodega Worker. I don't know. Tekachi might have been better off still flipping sandwiches, man. You know, some people would be free. We don't have to hear his yelling music. It sounds loud. You know, he mixes Nicki Minaj video colors, but he swaps it with girls. Same stuff. Blow like this and blow like that, or blew out your enemies. It's crazy, man. What we gonna do, man? People say, oh, it's entertainment. This is more entertaining. And that's what I said. That's all they care about is entertainment. So that's why I'm here, also entertain. Right? Hassan Campbell, you're a clown. Wack 100, you're a fraud and a phony. You're just another Hollywood clown. Who else is up? Tekachi 6ix9ine, you're a rat. Your music is trash, and people only want to see you, so you fall off a cliff or something. Nobody cares. People, we want to see entertainment. We want to see you. I want to see something crazy, horrible happen to you. I don't know why. Just for entertainment, because I don't care about you personally. And Akademiks, keep doing your thing, man. You're the journalist, right? You were putting this, the Wack 100, the contributor. He's putting it all together. He's the protection. He's the one that say, yo, we can justify it. And Hassan Campbell, he know these people out here calling him all type of stuff. And he don't even care. They calling him, making fun of him. He's crying about it. They're making fun of him. They're laughing at him behind closed doors. It's a damn shame, man. The things you got to do to succeed. But let this be a lesson, people. The streets, it's a waste of time because you'll see what people will do. They'll tell on you. And it's okay. But I'm not even going to go on that. That's for other people to talk about, man. It's your boy, D Marie Comedian, a.k.a. the Faceless Caseworker. Subscribe. If not, then, yo, what the hell are you doing for here? What you doing here for? Why are you here if you're not subscribing? Why are you watching this, fam? Huh? What's wrong with you? You stupid or something? Your welfare check ain't coming to mail, bruh? Huh? Your girl ain't dropped the car back so you can baby boy? It's your boy D Marie. Till next time.